Yo guys, what's up? It's Vader and I'm back doing another review. This time I thought I would do something different as like I said in the previous video, I've reached 260 subs and I'm definitely going to be planning on doing a 260 sub special. To this moment right now I actually have 261, I'm actually looking at the screen right now, but it's not came through yet to like verify yet, but it's definitely 261 I've got now, so woo woo. Anyway, I thought we'd give you guys a look at the collection of games, well, from the Tekken franchise. I've actually got one that's kind of in the cabinet, as you can see there, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which is probably the best Tekken out right now. Well, on consoles anyway. Tekken 7 is still to come out. But I thought I'd give you guys like a little review of like my thoughts on the games. I did this briefly on my Xbox, but what happened was the download was actually too big and I couldn't actually like upload it, so I had to like do multiple takes and all that to like shorten it down. But basically I couldn't do it, I couldn't get it like uploaded to YouTube, so I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible so I hope you guys enjoy it. So anyway, I'm going to start off with my favourite Tekken, which is Tekken 3. Has it aged well? Yes, it has. I've actually played it a while back and it definitely has aged quite well, unlike Tekken. Well, I say Tekken 2, but Tekken 2 was actually really good as well. Tekken 2 was like really good. Tekken 2 and Tekken 3 are my favourite PS1 games actually. Well, PS1 fighting games, should I say. Yeah, pre-owned, £2, £3, £2.99. Damn. Box art's pretty cool. I give the box art a 4 out of 5. But you open it up like this. God, this is so hard to do with one hand. You open it up like that and you're greeted with all this stuff. That was my first ever arcade stick. And this is something that I don't quite understand why they've stopped doing it anymore. I mean, look at this. Look how thick this is. You've got like instructions and stuff, like how to actually use the characters and stuff. They don't do that anymore. Like, I'm like, how the hell is like a new player supposed to play the game if they don't even know the button combinations and all that? They have to go into training. So that's Tekken 3, probably my favourite Tekken that's been out so far. It's just a really good game, and the first ever time you see Jin in it. So moving on, I actually have Tekken 4 and Tekken 5, but they're actually somewhere. So I'm going to do Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection on the PSP. Now this basically is Tekken 5, just with like, I think 2 extra characters that were like introduced in this one. And it gets a perfect 10 out of 10, so you can't go wrong with that. I love the box art, Devil Jin, just acting all cool. Tekken Dark Resurrection up the top. And then you slip it here and you've got the 2 new characters that are introduced. Sergei Dragunov and Lily, who I absolutely fucking hate. The world's greatest fighting game is back with new characters, new stages, new features, and new moves. That's like the best thing about it, was the new moves. And it had online in it, and online on this game is fucking amazing. Still was pretty shit, but it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. It was pretty playable if you got somebody like for the same area as you. So that's Tekken Dark Resurrection, and then you slip it open and that's basically all the characters that are in the game. Basically the same ones from Tekken 5, and something as well, they give you instructions on how to use them, on how to actually like use some of their combos. I say some of them, there's something like 3 of their combos. Now, on to the PSP version of Tekken 6. Now, this is basically Tekken 6 on the on the PS3 and on the Xbox 360. But what this does as well is it's basically kind of the same graphics as this. It's basically PS2 graphics on the PSP, but it's called Tekken Sex, so it's basically PSP graphics. PS2 and PSP graphics, but with Tekken 6, and basically the animations Tekken 6. So it's basically graphics are PSP and PS2, but the mechanics are basically for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They kind of screwed up there because it's not really realistic graphics. And this had online on it as well, and I think the online on this one was actually a little bit better than Dark Resurrection. But yeah, pretty good, not gonna lie. It didn't have the scenario campaign in it, which was a bit of a bummer. But anyway, moving on. Here we have Tekken 6 on the Xbox. Now this one had the scenario campaign and the realistic graphics. High definition graphics and 3D animations, more than 40 unique characters. Compete and battle, right, brand new action game mode, scenario campaign. Yeah, the other two new characters that were added, Lars and Alyssa, who is a fucking robot bitch, and Buff Lars. And the three Mishimas. Well, Hiachi's a Mishima, Kazuya's a Mishima, and Jin's a Kazama, but whatever. And see, this is what I like. Look, it shows you how to play the game. What the fuck? Every fighting game, I don't care, right? Every fighting game that comes out, right, you have to explain the fucking rules of the game. Anyway, moving on. Sorry about that little rant there. This is basically what you get with Tekken Tag Tournament 2 if you pre-ordered the game like I did. You also get a steel box, but the steel box is kind of fucked for me, so I didn't actually bother doing that because it fucked up ages ago. Anyway, it just shows you like all the characters. As you can see, Double Jin, Brian, and for some reason some of them are upside down, and then it's like when you go to another page like this, it's giving you like artwork and stuff, which is pretty cool. And these are actually like the art you see in the game when you like click your character panel, which is pretty cool. Well, I think it's pretty cool anyway. So you've got Bob, Leo, who I thought was a guy until recently I found out it was a girl. Jin. I like Kazuya's one because he's got like the devil behind him. But yeah, Jin looks cool. The booty. Devil, no, sorry, God, I'm on a run today. Tekken 4 Jin right there. Well, plushie, should I say. Ganryu, Yoshimitsu, Devil Jin again. Yeah, so that's the art book, and this is basically the songs that you get, which pretty good songs in here. They're basically all the songs that were released with Tekken, what's it called, Tekken Tag, they're basically all in there. All 49 of them. But what I think is cool as well is you also get the remixes as well, which is pretty fucking sweet. And there's only like 2 remixes that I actually like. One of them are actually unknown stage remix music. But yeah, so that's all of my Tekken games so far. I plan on doing, like I said, I plan on doing the 261 subscriber special. Well, I say 261. It's not verified yet, but it's still saying that it's like 261 when I went on my subscribers. But whatever, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little review on my Tekken games. Personally, I would pretty much say that Tekken Tag is the best one to get for new players, that is. But when Tekken 7 comes out, that's going to be the best. But right now it's Tekken Tag. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little review. As I said, the subscriber special is going to be coming pretty soon, and I'm also planning a Darth Vader showcase, which is on the Hot Toys Darth Vader again in the first time. Maybe. Good. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. As ever guys, take care and may the force be with you. Cheers guys. Thanks.